Hi everyone, welcome back to Scented Moments channel. I'm Jolima, hope you're all doing well, and in this video I want to do a fragrance comparison between two fragrances from the same brand, Hermès, and these two fragrances are both from the Eau de Merveilles collection. And so the first one being Elixir de Merveilles, this one right here, gorgeous looking bottle, and this was released in 2006, and the other one is L'Ombre des Merveilles, released in 2012. These two fragrances, they are very underrated, and this one actually I tried it like a couple of years ago, and I just remembered that I really did love this one. I was very impressed by the scent, and this one was a blind buy. And these two are hidden gems from a fantastic house. Hermès doesn't need any introduction. Hermès is the same of quality. Hermès is all about quality fragrances, and this year for me is the year of Hermès. I am building my Hermès fragrance collection. These two are amazing. So why I am comparing these two? Because I'm starting to see here and there people interested in this line, and actually I already was questioned about these two fragrances, the difference between one and the other, and I will say right now, these two fragrances, although they share the same DNA, but they are still very different from each other. So let's start off with the first fragrance that was released between these two, which is Elixir de Merveilles. Again, I can't stress this enough. I absolutely love the bottle presentation. So Elixir de Merveilles, I will try on my skin, and beautiful spray, great spray. Wow. This is so good. This is a gourmand fragrance. This has orange zest. This has caramel. Man, wow. Amazing. Right from the top, I get this juicy orange with caramel, with amber. It's quite gooey and resinous, sweet. Not overly sweet, but it's still sweet. Caramelized orange juice. So good. And so this is a gourmand fragrance. And this for me, odd enough, this for me is like a mature, upscaled, elegant, more well done, well blended version of Ultra Zest from Mugler. I already see, I'm seeing a huge hype behind Ultra Red, and I think it's from Paco Rabanne if I'm not mistaken. I don't know where that came from, but this one, if you love Ultra Zest, I think you will like this one. This is more delicate, but it's more sophisticated, it's more elegant, and overall it's a better quality version of Ultra Zest, although this came first. So just talking about, if you like Ultra Zest, I think you will appreciate this one. So in the top right away, you have orange, you have caramel, you have this gooey resinous feel, and as it starts to develop, you get incense, you get balsamic nuances. This has pyrobalsam actually, and it's so addicting. Very sensual fragrance, very unisex, I will say. I think this one, all of this line, it's unisex. I think this is marketed towards women, if I'm not mistaken, all of this fragrance collection, but I think these are all unisex. I absolutely love this one. Again, great quality scent, released in 2006. Actually, I don't recall the parfumeur behind this fragrance. I don't know if it was Jean-Claude Ellena, although I'm not seeing Jean-Claude Ellena doing a fragrance like this. Maybe Christine Nagel did it. It's a stunning scent, again, delicious. If you love gourmand fragrances, I think this is a must try. It's still quite unique. It has a powdery, very small hint of a powdery floral, white floral nuance here, but it's very subtle. This is definitely all, yes, and now I'm feeling this frankincense nuance, this balsamic characteristic. Man, this fragrance is fantastic. It's still quite complex. It changes through the entire life of this fragrance. I think this has a good development. You get the orange, the caramel, then you start to get the balsamic nuances, then you have the vanilla, you have the tonka bean. It's a stunning scent right here, Elixir de Merveilles. And the other one, and this was actually my first fragrance, my first Merveilles fragrance was this one, was L'Ombre de Merveilles. This one, again, beautiful bottle presentation. Now this one is completely different. This one, again, I will show you the spray. Great mist. This is completely different. Oh. Man, this is so good. This is the best designer amber that you can find. Yeah, completely different from each other. Here, it's all about amber. You have labdanum, which is, labdanum is the main note that creates the amber. It's gooey, it's resinous, sweet, not overly sweet, but it's warm. Man, this is so good. It's still balsamic. You have vanilla in here, and this has a very simple note breakdown, but and even the scent itself, it's quite simple. It's all about amber, touch of vanilla, touch of this white floral nuance, but it's quite gooey. Man, this is so good. This is one of the most romantic fragrances that I ever came across. Between this one and Grand Soir, I mean, it's hard to pick one. This is still different. I mean, L'Ombre de Merveilles here, it's still very different from Grand Soir. Grand Soir, it's much sweeter and it's more, has a fluffy texture. Here no, although it's sweet, although it's resinous, although it's all about amber, it's still not as sweet as Grand Soir. And it's more elegant. This one is more serious, if that makes sense, than Grand Soir. It's again very elegant, very, very elegant, very sophisticated. This is a romantic yet sophisticated amber. And it's so unique. I never smelled an amber fragrance like this before. And I have already a nice amount of amber fragrances. None of them are similar to this one. Man, this is fantastic. This is more linear than the Elixir de Merveilles. The Elixir de Merveilles changes. Right from the opening, Elixir has, again, the orange with the caramel, then changes into a balsamic fragrance, and then you have the vanilla and the tonka bean and a hint of patchouli. So this is much more complex than L'Ombre de Merveilles. L'Ombre de Merveilles has better performance than Elixir, projects more and lasts more. And I think L'Ombre is more romantic than this one, but Elixir, I think it's more unique. So again, you can see these two fragrances are very different from each other. It all depends on your tastes. If you are into gourmand fragrances, maybe give this one a try. If you are more into amber fragrances, I think this is a must-have. This is the best designer amber fragrance in the market, and it's very rare to find a amber fragrance in the mainstream designer realm, and this is such a gem. so good. Man, this is so good. It's resinous, it's gooey, it's balsamic, but it's very balanced and has a natural feel into it. It's hard even to describe L'Ombre de Merveille because it's so simple and yet so good. It's intense, yet enveloping, yet minimalistic, linear. And linear here it's a compliment. Man, so good. And yes, here it's changing already. The orange is in the background. You just feel the balsams, the incense, the vanilla. This is so unique and quite complex. This one, it's linear and it's amber done to perfection. Between one or another, I mean, it all depends on my mood, actually. I love both of these fragrances. I think these two are worth having, although these are Hermès, so they will be expensive. But if you are able to find a good deal, just grab these two fragrances. They are wonderful. I also have Eau de Merveille Bleu, but I mean, I'm not comparing it between these two because it's completely different. It's a marine, salty, aquatic fragrance. I mean, completely different from these two fragrances. And also, as you can see, these two are very different. One, it's a complex, unique gourmand. The other one, it's all about amber. It's all about resins and balsams. And it's done to perfection. I love these two, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. In the end, it all depends on your taste. I highly suggest you to try these two first. If you are not used to more feminine leaning fragrances, maybe you will find that these two are feminine. But again, take your time. Just try these two fragrances first. And if your nose is more experienced, I think you will love either of these two. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below if you already tried any of these. Which one is your favorite between Elixir de Merveille and L'Ombre de Merveille? Tell me everything in the comments down below, guys, and see you in the next video. Take care. Ciao.